Obi is contesting for the office of the president.
Peter Obi clarified the air that he is coming out as a presidential candidate for the 2027 election. That he is not coming out as a vice to Atiku or anybody. That he is qualified to come out as a president of this country. Before I say anything about this video, I would like to play the video so that you hear. Actually, he did this audio in a live stream on X, where he was there in a live stream on X, and that was when he made that revelation. So before now, it has been online that he will be a vice. So many news were spreading. Some said he has moved to ADC and stuff like that. There were just so many news that are spreading, but he has to come out and clarify the air through a live stream on X. So just watch the video.
Ask you a question. Do you know me in 2018 or 19?
I have heard about you, but not to the extent that I do now, sir.
Okay, let me ask you a question. So I'm flying to all over the world to learn how they govern in order to be vice. You know, when people go this thing, I'm not to God. I'm going all over the world. I said Ibrahim followed me with Dr. Mo to Indonesia, and I spent 1 week or 10 days even going outside Jakarta to go and see the president, UVC president, to learn how to be vice. My brother, good night. Let us not, I said, I'm not to God. I might not even be alive in 2027. Are you aware? The best, the runner, the best, one of the best candidates in Brazil died in a chopper. He died in a copter flying around. I'm happy to God that I'm alive. If I tell you the things that I counter, you will not believe it. Every single day. Do you know how many times I want to travel out of this country and I'm not allowed to travel? So please, let us go without the same Nigerian easiness. Nigerians don't want to work. They just assume Peter Obi is contesting for the office of the president. I am not God. God knows tomorrow. God knows tomorrow. And I'm doing so in the most decent manner. Tomorrow, I am most qualified. And I'll tell anybody I will change this country. Because I've seen the experience. I've studied it. I've followed it. And you will see it in days to come. That's how I work. I have the capacity, have the competence, the compassion.
You just watch that video where he clarified the air and said, see, I'm coming out as a president. And he said he's qualified because why? He has governed before. Aside that, he has done certain kinds of training and he knows everything that has to do with governance and he knows how to change this country, Nigeria. I used to say something and I will repeat it here that political leaders like Peter Obi are very rare. They are very rare to see. One of the major challenges in Africa is that Africa is blessed with mineral resources. We are blessed with so many resources. But we have leaders who are greedy, who are concerned about their self-gratification than the citizens, than the people. So most of the time, that is why you see that Africa is struggling. There's a high rate of corruption because the individuals that are in leadership, they are full of greed, they are full of wickedness, they are full of, I don't know what to put. But these people have little or no interest of the citizens at heart. They don't have the interest of the citizens at heart. That is why you see that these people, they do everything to destroy the nation. Because definitely corruption destroys the nation, whether you believe it or not. They use the dark side of leadership against the people. I did a post in a video where I said currently what most of our leaders are doing is that they are protecting themselves from the people. Instead of protecting the people, they protect themselves from the people, because why? They see the people, they see the masses as an attack to their agenda. Meanwhile, they are not even conscious if what they are doing is not benefiting the people they are leading. You know, as a leader, the people you are leading, you are supposed to benefit them positively. And so I'm so happy that Peter Obi is coming out as a presidential candidate. But there's a problem. The only problem and challenge I'm seeing here is if the election in Nigeria will be free and fair. And the only way we can beat our chest that the election is free and fair is if the result is being broadcast through the IREV. You know, in the last election they did in Nigeria, it was obvious that the election was rigged. Like, it was heavily rigged. It was obvious. It was obvious that Peter Obi won the election. It was very obvious. But you know, they twisted the results and they manipulated the results. Why? They promised Nigeria that they are going to broadcast the results through the IREV, that immediately a voting is completed in the polling unit, with the whole people available there, they are going to snap the results and it's going to appear in the IREF and everybody can see it in the whole country, including newspaper houses, you understand, blogs, they can upload the result raw as it is. But what happened? On that day, they said the equipment did not work. And I remember that week of the election when, what are the INEC chairman? Yes, it was the INEC chairman that, and he was being interviewed by Rufai. I think it's the INEC chairman or a representative, but whether a representative or the INEC chairman. And Rufai asked a question and said, "Are you sure that this thing will work? That on the election day we will not hear story?" The man said it will work. We have already set everything. He repeated it again. "Are you sure, sir?" On that day, I remember I watched that video that time. That this will work. We will not hear stories on the election day. He said, "No, there won't be stories. Only for the election day to come. Decided to be different kind of story. Why it's not working? What happened? This, that." And that was how the election was successfully rigged. The result was not broadcast. They just called the results from Abuja, from the headquarters of INEC. And Nigeria, they were angry. If not for even Peter Obi, people were willing to protest in the streets. There could have been a heavy revolution. But Peter Obi calmed the pressure down. Before you know, people lost interest. So this election, to me, it can only be possible if it's a free and fair election. If Nigeria is sure 100% that this election will be free and fair, Nigeria will massively come out to vote. There's nobody that can, APC will be gone from in Nigeria, like from the presidency to be gone forever. But the problem is, will it really be the result they will call? We know Nigeria, we know how they operate. But however, we see we are working with faith and hope. But we know this country, we know how it works. You understand? We know what goes on in the political realm and how elections are being rigged. That is why any technology that is going to cancel rigging or reduce rigging of election, the politicians don't want it. They do every means to corrupt the system. If they see that they cannot corrupt this system, they try every means not to approve it. But currently, people are pressuring the Senate to approve the posting of results into the IREF to be a compulsory policy for INEC, like a compulsory system for INEC, whereby they are going to upload the results in the IREF. And any result that is not uploaded in the IREF will be null and void. And any result that does not match the one posted by the IREF is null and void. You understand? But we know Nigeria, the election is about a year plus or 2 years time. And there's nothing like that yet. We don't know how it will go, but we are just hoping that, okay, maybe something good is going to come out of this election. But I'm so happy that Peter Obi is coming out as the presidential candidate. And definitely, me, I already have my support, you understand? Because looking at the politics in Nigeria, there are just few politicians you can point at. This one is in the right position, this one's in the right position. So I don't know the party that is going to come out for, whether it's still Labour Party, whether it's ADC. He has not come out to make a bold declaration. But however, I know 100% sure that any party is coming out from Nigeria is going to support him. The party is just the umbrella, the like the platform that he will use in coming out. You understand? But however, Nigeria is going to support him because who we are voting is not a party. Nigeria is no longer interested in party politics. You understand? It's just that you must come to a party. But we are not interested in party politics. Go to any party. We're interested in the man who has the vision of this country. And that is how we are putting our support. We are hoping that the election will not be rigged. We are hoping that it will go well. But I don't know. What do you think? Just drop in the comment section. But he said that he's going to contest. So we are waiting for him to declare which of the party is going to work with so that we'll know what we'll do. You understand? So just drop your comment on the comment section to know what you think about it and what is your plan also concerning the next election, because definitely from this year we are about to enter towards the middle or end of the year, campaign will start. The election is 2027, I think February. So what do you think? Drop in the comment section. And don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel, Onika Jesus Boy, so that when we drop any video, you'll be the first to see the video.
Subscribe to Onika Jesus Boy YouTube channel.